Hey guys, and welcome back to YakWaxLips. My name is Michael, your point-and-click adventurer, and this is episode 5 of Let's Play Broken Sword, The Smoking Mirror. In the previous episode, we wound up right here, Central America, Quaramonte City, I believe it is called, and we're going to have a mooch around and see what's what, find out what's going on. It's a very sunny place. I like his shirt. It's very yellow.
Hey, cheer up, guys. What's with the long faces?
Our pipe player has been arrested and thrown in jail.
Poor Miguel. He never broke the law in his life.
Oh dear, what's up with Miguel?
Why was Miguel put in jail?
For playing folk music.
What?
It's true, senor. He insisted on playing traditional Quaramonte music, even though it's illegal.
Why is it illegal?
Why don't you try playing a tune to cheer yourselves up?
Oh, George.
No, we should be looking for real jobs.
We could earn 10 times as much down the mines. My cousin Ramirez was earning 8 pesos an hour.
Before he lost his legs in the accident.
Oh dear, it sounds like the current UK government. Stop doing arty stuff and get a job.
Tell me about the accident at the mine.
There was an explosion at Teoculcan. 30 miners were buried alive.
They got some of them out, though.
2 of them, including your cousin, and they left half of him behind.
Oh dear, that does sound a nasty accident.
Would either of you guys care for a biscuit?
A dog biscuit, senor?
Are you trying to insult us?
No, really. They're good.
We'll take your word for it.
Oh, Georgie.
Have you any idea what this is?
No, senor.
Me neither.
There might be a reaction to this thing.
Have you seen anything like...
I, the hungry chief.
Why are you carrying that thing around with you, senor? Don't you know who it is?
Sure, it's Tezcatlipoca. But it's only a little carving.
It brings death, senor. Death and destruction.
It brings death and destruction. I'll put it back in my pocket.
What do you make of this little worm?
No good. It's dead.
Sure it's dead. You think I'd carry it around in my pocket if it wasn't?
Yes, George, I do.
Take a look at the design on this label.
I have seen that before.
Where?
There was a ship flying a flag just like that.
When did you see this ship?
3 months ago. It was here, at the docks.
Right, we've got a lead. We've got a lead.
What was the ship with the condor flag carrying?
I don't know, senor. We weren't allowed near the docks.
That's right. Usually we meet the ships when they tie up.
We play to the tourists.
Well, when the condor ship came in, we were told to go away.
Do you guys know anything about a total eclipse?
What is it?
It's like when the sun is hidden by the moon.
It's crazy.
My cousin Alfredo swears he saw it happen once. But that was after he stupidly consumed a cocktail of peyote and antibiotics.
Right, let's quit this conversation. It's a shame that I can't ask people about everything again, because I want to talk to them about this coal. Can I do that?
I decided to leave it.
Oh, come on, George. Never mind. Right, this man selling fish. See what he's got to say for himself.
Do you have crabs?
No, only fish.
Nice fish.
Thanks.
If, by some remote chance, I ever need a fish, I'll be back. Do you recognize this statue?
Si, senor. It is very, very bad luck. That is Tezcatlipoca, the night hunter.
I know, but I don't believe in luck, good or bad.
You may not now, but you will.
The guy looked scared out of his wits.
Go away.
Go away. So we've decided that Tezcatlipoca is a bad thing. Hey up. Hey up. Here she is.
George Stobbart, well of all the...
Mrs. Henderson. Boy, this is some coincidence, huh?
When you've been married to a fruitcake like Dwayne as long as I have, you stop believing in coincidence.
I'd met Pearl and Dwayne on the other side of the globe in Syria. He was an Army veteran who suspected he was working for the CIA, but wasn't sure. She was less obviously deranged.
Hey, Georgie.
Is Dwayne here with you, Mrs. Henderson?
Why, sure, I couldn't leave him home alone. Since Dwayne came back from the war, we couldn't bear to be apart.
So, where is he now?
We ain't speaking.
Oh dear.
Why aren't you speaking to Dwayne?
Because he's an old spoil sport sourpuss. I want to visit one of those old pyramid places, but Dwayne says he has to stay in town.
Right. And you don't want to go on your own?
Well, there's no point in going to the pyramid if there's no one around to take my picture.
Is Dwayne still working for the CIA?
If he is, he doesn't know it. He's what they call a snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No, this is different. He used to think he worked for them, but the psychotherapy cured him of that. What he doesn't realize is that now he really does work for them. At least that's the way I understood it.
Very good, I like that.
What brings you to Quaramonte, Pearl?
What takes me just about anywheres? The market.
You drove 2,000 miles to go shopping?
Shopping is my role in the economy of the Great Design, George.
What do you make of this stone, Pearl?
Oh, that's pretty. What's that thing supposed to be, a rabbit?
I believe it's a coyote.
Well, it sure is cute.
I was surprised she didn't ask me where she could buy one.
Her voice isn't as good. I was going to use another word, but good in the first one. In the first one, she talks like this, and it's brilliant. This is very, very overdramatic. She's a bit muted here. I mean, I still love her. She's Pearl.
What does this mean to you, Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had two of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't intended for frivolous personal adornment, Pearl. It's a dart, tipped with a fast-acting, muscle-numbing poison.
Pardon me, I stand corrected, honey.
Sometimes I got the feeling that communication with Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot.
It's a bit harsh there, George.
What do you make of this statue, Pearl?
Hoo-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan. A little less body hair, maybe, but it's him all right.
Look at this, Pearl. A tequila worm.
Don't you bring that thing anywhere near me, honey. I swear I'll scream like a hog on a hot plate.
Take a look at this news cutting, Pearl.
You'll have to read it to me, George. I left my specs in a gay bar in Santa Barbara.
Well, it's about an eclipse of the sun, which is due to occur in a few weeks' time.
You'd think the government would warn us about these kind of things.
It's not dangerous or anything. Apparently, the best place to view the eclipse is right here in Quaramonte.
Oh, my.
She didn't appear to be the slightest bit interested.
Right, let's go and see if we can find Dwayne. Let's have a look around here. We could go into the police station, but I think we're going to walk around for a bit first. It's a fairly big area, Quaramonte City. Yeah, let's go over here. Truck. There he is, wearing the same shirt as me.
It was Pearl's husband, Dwayne. Hey, Mr. Henderson. Good to see you again.
Do I know you, son?
George Stobbart, remember? In Syria? I sold you a statue.
I remember that. Pearl was mighty vexed when the paint came off.
Look, I'm sorry. I'll give you back the $50.
No, you suckered me fair and square.
All right. I do remember that, actually. That was fun.
Are you still working for... you know who?
You know I can't talk about my work, George. That's between me and Uncle Sam.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Sounds like a comic book villain to me, son.
He's the man behind Condor, and the rat who kidnapped Nico.
You know, the first time I met you, I was deeply impressed with your naive simplicity. I said to Pearl, if we ever had kids, I would have wanted a boy like George. But I underestimated you, son.
I don't know what to say about that. That was quite funny.
Did you know that traditional music is illegal in Cuaramonte?
Is that so? Seems reasonable to me.
No, really. The leader of the band in the square has been imprisoned just because of the music he played.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but that fella, Miguel, he's an agitator.
Oh, is he now?
What's the real reason the musician was imprisoned?
Handed out subversive literature at the mines. That so-called general was waiting for Miguel when he got back into town. Marched him off to jail at gunpoint on a charge of inciting a riot.
Oh, so we've got some political shenanigans going on.
I spoke to Pearl earlier.
Yeah? Did she mention that we had a kind of falling out?
Yes, she did.
She'll get over it.
Did you drive all the way down here?
Hell no. Pearl did the driving while I followed the maps. The way she handled the wheel, you'd think she'd been trucking half her life.
Why did you bring a huge truck like that?
George, I'm on a top-secret classified mission for Uncle Sam. This truck is a rolling bomb. 400 pounds of nitrate fertilizer with a plastique initiator. They'll hear the bang in China. Gee, I'm really looking forward to this.
Do we have to blow something up? I don't really remember this bit. I feel like we might have to blow something up.
Would you like a biscuit, Dwayne?
Oh no, those gourmet dog snacks bring me out in a rash.
You've tried them?
They were on special offer. Pearl bought a whole crate. When I asked her if she was thinking of keeping a dog too, she just laughed.
Would you like to borrow my lucky piece of coal, Dwayne?
What's so lucky about it?
Well, we made it to Quaramonte in one piece.
When you've been here a few days, you won't look on that as luck.
Lucky piece of coal. It is a great shame. I want to ask everybody about it.
Do you know anything about a shipping company called Condor Transglobal?
Sure I do. You have to get up pretty early to catch Dwayne with his pants down.
What? You beat me to it?
Condor Transglobal is all wound up. Seems like my investigations scared them off.
What investigate? What? Why can't I ask about that? He's literally just opened a line, a thread of investigation, and you close it down with some panties.
What do you think of these panties, Dwayne?
Lord, hot stuff, George. You buy those for your girl?
No. A guy we knew in Paris bought them for her.
Oh, you're a threesome then. Why are you looking at me like that, George?
Forget it.
Right, let's leave him alone. Let's talk to this little fellow on a wheelie thing. Skateboard? A board with wheels.
Hi, I'm George Stobbart.
Panties, straight away.
What do you think of these panties?
Awesome. You wear them?
No, someone sent them to my girlfriend.
Thoughtful.
Have you heard about the eclipse of the sun?
Sure, I'm having a party to celebrate it. Drop by.
Really?
Sure. Plenty of food, plenty of wine, and everyone's invited, except the general.
Oh, no one likes the general around here.
Do you recognize the design on this label?
Why, sure. That's the Condor Transglobal Shipping Company logo.
Do they have an office in Quaramonte?
No, but they ship out from here.
That's what I thought.
We need to find them.
Did you see the ship with the Condor flag?
No.
But the dock is just the other side of the square.
Might as well be the other side of the moon. I can't walk. Lost my legs in the explosion at the mine.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Oh, that must be the cousin of the music guy.
What can you tell me about the mining company?
They treated me pretty fair. I received compensation for the accident.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
That's obsidian. It's a volcanic rock which has cooled so fast that...
Yeah, look, I'm not interested in geology.
You're not? I suppose you want to know about the carved picture on it.
That's right.
Then the guy you should talk to is the professor. He was here a while ago.
Oh, what professor? Oh, come on, what professor? This game.
Do you know what this statue represents?
Should do. I used to carve things like that to sell to tourists. But it scared people around here, so I stopped.
Okay, let's leave him. Let's go back this way. We've been to the right, now let's go to the left. We'll leave the police station until we've spoken to everybody. I might have a quick look on the docks as well, see if I can find any trace of I forgot what it's called. Condor. Right, I kind of feel like I want to speak to these again about the guy on the skateboard. I know it's not a skateboard, but you know what I mean.
I had nothing else to talk about.
Fair enough. Now, let me try something actually. This is a goat. Oh, I can't do anything with the goat. Don't know. But I've heard, I think I can give a lucky coal to the goat.
What was that?
It's a lump of lucky coal. Coal? I would have preferred chocolate. Any flavor, so long as it hasn't got marzipan in it. God, I hate marzipan. You can talk. I mean, you're a talking goat. Keep your voice down. This is between you and me, right? Well, I guess so. I mean it. You tell anyone you've spoken to me, and you'll be cursed.
I mean, there's that. That was awesome. What happens if I do it again? Nothing. I mean, it's awesome that they put that in there. Revolution Software, I take my hats off to you. Right, have we spoken to this woman yet? I don't think we have we? Spoken to the guy about fish. Is there a goat in number 3 and 4? I know there's a goat in 5.
Those things are gourds, aren't they?
See.
Hey, mind the footwear, lady.
Oh, can I pick up there? No. Right, let's talk to these guys then. Seems like this episode is walking around talking to a lot of people, but we're getting a lot of information. So, I hope you're all on board with that.
You change your mind. You want to buy cabbages
Oh, this is
after
the
all?
cabbage guy.
How many you want? 2? 3?
None.
No, we spoke...
Come crying to me if you die of scurvy.
Alright,
He wasn't going to be any help.
we spoke to that guy previously. This guy. This woman and this guy. And then we'll perhaps go into the police station.
Hi. Lovely bread.
¿Qué?
Bread. Pan?
Sí, pan.
Maybe I'll come back later when I'm hungry.
Spanish lessons with George. Pan means bread. Si means yes. You're up to speed now.
Hi there. What have you got for sale?
¿Qué?
I said, what have you got? Oh, never mind.
Okay. Okay means, what? What you see? I went a bit Georgie there. Right. I don't want to exit. Oh, hut. Oh, there's a man there.
Inside the hut was a chair and a small table.
Okay, let's talk to the guard, see if he knows about trans... I forgot the name of it.
Welcome to
Why
Quaramonte.
can't I remember?
Thanks. Can we get a cab to the capital?
This is the capital, Quaramonte City.
This is Quaramonte City. Look at the bustling metropolis.
When's the next ship out of here?
But senor, don't you like our beautiful country?
No.
Frankly, it sucks.
You better be quick and get aboard that ship. Otherwise, you're going to be here for a week.
We've had enough.
No, I don't want to go
We're
back to the
going
ship.
back to the ship.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Show me your brown card.
Huh? What brown card is that?
The official exit visa.
Okay. Well, I don't want to leave anyway. Right, we can either go upstairs or go... I think we're going to go to the police station. I want to see Miguel and speak to him. See why he's been arrested.
Hey, Nico!
I suppose I can talk to Nico as well and catch her up with what's been going on. Hear about the talking goat.
I have done just as I have been instructed, Professor. With the mine closed down, there'll be no one around to observe your excavations. Ah, I have visitors.
Just remember what I told you, General. There's really no need to make a martyr out of that man.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Senor. Welcome to Quaramonte.
Thanks. My name's George Stobbart from California.
But what is this? An angel come down to earth.
Nico Collard. Enchanté, mon général.
Pardon me, senorita, but I couldn't help myself.
Look, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
You've come to the right place, senor. Tourist information. General Graciento, at your service.
General Graciento. He's got very shiny teeth. Why can't we ask about the coal? That's a shame. Let's ask about the panties instead.
What do you think of these panties, General?
Oh boy, fabuloso.
They're yours if you'll tell me all you know about Karzak.
Karzak? I never heard of him. Do I get the panties now? I told you all I know.
You told me nothing.
Okay, let's ask about him and his teeth.
This is the tourist office? It says police on the sign outside.
It is both, senor. I am a man of many parts.
I can see that, General.
I hear there was an accident at the mine a few months ago.
That's correct.
A lot of men killed, weren't there?
A few.
30?
Barely 1% of the working population.
Oh dear.
Is it true there's a restriction on music in Cuaramonte?
Yes, there is. An emergency measure introduced by Nuestra Senora.
Folk music is a link with the past for some of these people. Take away their musical roots and what do they got left?
Easy listening.
You think easy listening could replace a musical heritage hundreds of years old?
Why not? It happened in your country.
Oh, burn.
Are there any ruins around the city?
Of course, senor. Quaramonte has everything.
I have a friend who wants to visit an historical site.
Ronaldo will only be too pleased to conduct a guided tour. When he's dealt with today's paperwork, of course.
Who was the guy you were talking to when we arrived?
Professor Ubier, a visitor, senor, like yourselves.
Did you say Ubier?
Si, senor. Professor Ubier, a French archaeologist.
Oh, my word.
What's Ubier doing in Cuaramonte?
Researching our rich and glorious past, senor. The professor is planning an expedition to some Mayan ruins. He came to see me to get an excavation permit.
We've had enough of Cuaramonte and we want out.
Am I stopping you?
The guy at the docks tells me I need an exit visa.
Ask Ronaldo. He'll make the arrangements. That's what he's here for.
Would you like a biscuit?
Are you trying to bribe me?
Well, every man has his price.
Mine is more than a dog cookie, Senor Stobbart.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
That's a native carving, isn't it? Where did you get it?
We picked it up in the market as a souvenir.
Oh, Nico knows.
Take a look at this label.
Si, senor. Condor Transglobal.
Can you tell me where to find their offices?
No, senor. I never heard of them, and neither did Ronaldo.
Oh, I think you're lying.
Are you sure you never heard of Condor?
Oh, yes.
The company is registered here in Quaramonte City.
You are mistaken, senorita.
The musicians out in the square say that a ship flying the Condor flag was birthed here.
They are simple peasants. They will go along with anything you say in the hopes of parting you from your money.
Condor is run by Karzak, isn't it?
Wrong again, senor. Karzak has nothing to do with anything called Condor. Whoever he is.
You know.
Do you keep a record of companies registered in Quaramonte?
Of course, senorita. Unfortunately, all the records were destroyed by a flash flood.
Of course they were.
Do you know anything about the forthcoming eclipse, General?
Such things do not interest me, senor.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Right, okay, so we're going to speak to Ronaldo and go and have a look in there and then go upstairs, but we're going to do all of that stuff in the next episode. So I've enjoyed myself today. If you have, as always, please leave a like. I really appreciate it. Until next time, have a wonderful morning, afternoon or evening, whatever it is you're doing right now, and take care.